There is a nerve in your neck that detours down through your entire chest just to travel a distance of 4 inches. No engineer would ever draw it that way. But evolution is not an engineer, and your body is the proof. Look closely, and you find a machine full of shortcuts, leftovers, and compromises that somehow still keep you alive. Your spine, your eyes, your teeth, your throat. Each one carries a design flaw older than humanity itself. We imagine the body as a finished masterpiece, perfected across millions of years of careful refinement. It is not a masterpiece. It is a renovation, built on top of an older building nobody ever tore down. Start with the thing you are using right now. Your eye is genuinely one of the most complex organs you own. It is also, quite literally, wired backwards, in a way no camera manufacturer on Earth would ever permit. The light-sensing cells at the back of your retina face away from the light they exist to catch. In front of them sits a tangle of nerves and blood vessels that light must pass through first. It is like building a camera with all of the wiring bolted across the outside of the lens. Worse, those nerves must exit somewhere, and they punch a hole straight through the surface of your retina. That hole is your blind spot. Your brain quietly invents whatever should be there and paints it in. An octopus evolved its eyes separately and got the wiring right. If your brain hides that, what else is hidden? These was Ottavates. Suddenly we fall in love with the stubble-dusted lays. Now stand up. That ordinary act is quietly fighting against hundreds of millions of years of inherited history. Your spine did not evolve to be vertical. It evolved as a horizontal beam, slung between 4 legs. Picture a suspension bridge, spreading its load evenly across a span, exactly like every other mammal alive. Then our ancestors stood upright, and that horizontal bridge was suddenly tipped onto one end and asked to hold. It works, the way a bridge works when you stand it up and balance a bowling ball on top. The result is the aching lower back nearly every human meets. You are a quadruped that decided to stand. Which brings us back to that strange nerve still waiting in your neck since the very first sentence. It is called the recurrent laryngeal nerve, and its only job is connecting your brain to your voice box. The voice box sits inches below the brain. A short, straight line is all that was ever needed. Instead, the nerve dives all the way down into your chest, deep into the cavity around your heart. It loops underneath a major artery there, then finally climbs back up to the throat it started beside. In an ancient fish, this made perfect sense. The gap was tiny, and the path really was straight. In a giraffe, that nerve now runs nearly 5 meters to cross centimeters. Evolution never went back to fix it. So why does nature not simply erase the old blueprint and draw a better one from scratch? Because evolution cannot start over. It only tinkers with whatever exists, one small change at a time. There is no version where the eye rewires overnight. That creature would be blind and dead before reproducing. So evolution builds only forward, stacking new fixes on top of ancient mistakes it can no longer reach. And here is the strange gift, hidden inside every single one of these apparent failures of design. Your body is not a design at all. It is a diary, written across hundreds of millions of years. Every flaw is a fossil, a fish, a four-legged beast, an ancestor who first rose onto 2 feet. You are not a finished product. You are a working draft, ancient and unfinished, still being written today. So the next time your back aches, remember, that ache is 400 million years old, and it is yours. Yours.